Hey everyone, welcome back to another war video. This one, war number 1 of season 42. We are back and hopefully better than ever in a brand new season with a brand new global. America Chavez makes a return, but Ultron and Galan both making their YouTube debuts. So let's jump right in. I am on path 3 to start here. I'll be using Galan against this infamous Iron Man. Basically, this node is if they have an armor up, they will always try to power drain, power burn you, and Galan's immune to that and loves when you try to do that. So he is excellent for this fight. You can see he is just getting ramped up unbelievably quickly. One combo, he's already into near max stacks there. I kind of forgot that he went unblockable on a special. Kind of forgot that his heavy gets resisted just like normal dooms, but you can see it just does not matter. I throw one special one and Galan just completely nukes that fight. In fights where he's designed for, Galan is absolutely absurd. So next fight here is going to be the new Node 20. So this is, used to be Strike Counter Masochism. It doesn't have that anymore. But basically, if I am immune to a debuff, they get a power gain. And it's the placebo buff, which for Bishop doesn't do anything, but also personal space regen and increased regen rate. So that's going to play a part here. You can see here I'm not doing a great job of managing the personal space regen. He's got 4 regens on him right now, and you can see it's doing a good amount of regeneration. So I got to kind of rethink my strategy here, really try to manage that better. You can see he's well ahead in the fight right now. I'm trying to push him to special 2 because I can just block the special 2 with Ultron, but you can see this is where the new global, where Ultron is a global attacker. He will power burn on like every single hit that he has an armor up buff on, so it's actually kind of difficult to push him to a special 2. So I'm kind of stuck baiting out the special 1s, and my Ultron is only Sig 20. So Ultron Sig makes Incinerate debuffs last a lot less. Because mine's only Sig 20, he still has a decent amount of Incinerate damage that he does. But you can see here, I'm finally starting to stack up some damage, really doing a much better job of managing the regens, staying away from him so those regens can fall off. And you can see here, I throw another special 1 because, like I said, I want to push him to the special 2, so I don't have to worry about those incinerates. The special 2 is all energy damage, and Bishop has basically no prowess at all, so that really does no damage to Ultron whatsoever. But Ultron able to pull through there in the end and get through that Bishop. So a little bit of a rocky start, but a pretty solid finish. Next fight is going to be the only fight that Chavez is here for. It's going to be this Kingpin. Kingpin is a global defender, but I took this after the boss was already down. This is Power Sting and Power Snack. So basically every time I get a buff, Kingpin gets a whole bunch of power. Chavez really good for that because the negative zone, you can see the purple one, the third one that has a 2 next to it, it reverses and reduces power gain. If you have multiple up, it will actually reverse. So it's 60% for the zone. So you can see I have 4 up there. So if you can see there, I had a dex, it went off, it got nullified, and it really decreased his power a whole bunch. Every time he gains a bar of power, I get a power sting on me. So you can see that I threw a special 2 into the power sting. Not really a huge deal because I threw it with the dark dimension, so I regened all of it back. So I wasn't really too concerned at this point, though, just trying to bait out this special 1. I do not want to deal with Kingpin special 2. It hits very hard and then gives him an unstoppable. But you can see there most of my negative zones fell off, so he actually got some power from that power snack. But you can see here Chavez doing a very good job managing this fight, keeping the power under control and doing enough damage to really be able to go through it. The basic idea of this fight, when it comes down to it, is it's a parry heavy. that's, and just making sure that you're keeping as many of those negative zones as you can up. Here, I throw another heavy all the way through. Wanted to bait his power out before throwing this special. I wanted to throw the special 2 after the first hit to get a little more damage. I threw it after the second hit to get the regen instead, but you can see it didn't matter. Chavez able to full yellow bar that fight. So next fight here is going to be Peni Parker. I will be using Galan. I'm on path 5. This is the ebb flow intercept. Galan, though, doesn't care. So you can see I start out by trying to land an intercept just, to see if I can actually do the node. But Penny's not really trying to play along, and then she parries me. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? The amount of damage that Galan does, even with the protect up, should be fine. I'm not really too concerned. Let me just throw this special 1 here, and it does about half. So I'm like, great, I just need to do that one more time. So not really, Peni Parker Galan was literally designed to counter her, so I'm not really too concerned here. I'm literally just trying to get back up to a special 1. I get up to the special 1, I throw the special 1 again for the harvest after I heavy, and this fight will be over. So you can see there I throw my heavy attack to get it, to get the harvest started, and then I combo here into a special 1, and that's going to be more than enough to get rid of Peni Parker. So 2 very easy Galan fights. He really is incredible for the fights where he's designed for. Next fight here is going to be Sauron. This is, again, ebb flow intercept, and it has mighty charge. You can see I clicked the node twice because it's been a bit since I was on path 5. I wanted to make sure that it was the mighty charge that wasn't the unstoppable. It's not. They took that away quite a few seasons ago, but again, I hadn't been on it for a bit. So I will again be using Ultron here. Because of Ultron's being a global attacker, he's able to really keep Sauron's prowess in check. And then as long as I have an armor up buff, he's pretty much able to turn Sauron off. So I'm just, baiting out specials and trying to land intercepts when I can. So you can see I've had some pretty good, 2 good intercepts so far. Sauron has been conveniently aggressive enough that I've been able to intercept him twice there. I don't know what happened, but I had an invulnerability boost on, so it didn't really do anything, and I'm not really too concerned about Sauron's special 1 anyway, because the beam is all energy, so I would have just blocked it. You can see here, I'm just going to block it. It does, no damage whatsoever. Ultron really doing a decent job here going through the fight. I thought I was far enough away on his heavy attack there. I clearly wasn't, so that's okay, though. There I was, because I wanted to make sure to get the D-gens on, although I got it on while protection was up, and then he mighty charged it away. So, didn't really have the best use of those D-gens, but that's okay. Ultron is doing quite enough damage on his own to really be able to handle this fight. Here you can see I throw a special 2, and the D-gen damage afterwards is enough to knock him out. So next fight of the war is going to be the last fight for me. This is a rank 5 Sig 200 Domino. Ebb Flow Intercept and Crumbling Armor as well as Mighty Charge. So this can be a very difficult, very punishing fight, but Ultron doesn't care. Ultron is really good for Domino, because what makes Domino very annoying is the crit fails. If Domino makes sure an ability fails for you, you get crit failure damage, as you can see me taking some crit fail damage there. But Ultron, really, really good for Domino, because Ultron's functions, basically his abilities, they can't fail. So he's immune to any ability actually modification on his functions. So you can see, this is pretty much just being able to manage Domino. The big thing with Domino is I don't want to hit into her all that often while she's lucky, because then she can evade. Ultron has no way to counter the evade. So you can see there she evaded, but I was able to recover in time. She throws the special 2, but that's okay. Here I throw my special 2. You can see Ultron really able to stack up some damage very quickly. He is really a good champion there. I thought I had the intercept right. not quite, but the indestructible into the evade saved me from taking too much damage. I throw that last special too, and that Domino is down. So 6 fights for me in this war. Was able to get through all of them clean. I'm now up to a streak of 110, so good start for me. Hopefully I can keep that going. And in terms of the war itself, we were able to win this one, so really good start for the Alliance as well. 1-0, we'll see where we place. But that will do it for this one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see everyone soon.